obviously a combination of things like obviously we need to be on top of the supply, which is always challenging at the minute. Obviously, everyone knows how difficult it is to provide stock, but yes, I think it can.
And the other thing I was going to ask, we were talking about how important it is to get the right balls the other week.
Sure, okay. Yeah.
Now, with this new club, what ball? Obviously, you're going to say Callaway, but what Callaway balls should be you hitting?
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Well, the top line, the chrome stuff, isn't it? The chrome stuff's a pretty good best ball.
As a high handicapper, I want to know. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. If you're getting these clubs, surely there's a ball that matches. That
match more like club head speed rather than ability. I would say. So we would tend to do more of our ball fitting from like how fast you swing the club.
Okay.
Like I can't allow for the fact that you might miss hit it.
Yep.
But I've got to assume that you're going to hit it properly.
Yep.
And that's how we would fit you for the golf course.
Fair enough.
So yeah, the Chrome Soft, like Luke said, is our top end ball. That is our most premium in terms of how it's made.
Yeah.
In terms of what's in it, the materials, they're the best. But then we do have like an ERC softball, which is like £10 cheaper for a box.
Yep.
And that's like internally, it's like very, very similar to a Chrome Soft. It's just got a slightly harder cover.
Yep.
Which for a lot of golfers off the tee
is probably better.
Is great.
Yeah.
So that ball should never be kind of overlooked.
Yeah. I've got to say that ball is sold well with the pattern as well. Put the putting pattern on
as
well, the triple track,
Is that the triple stripes?
It's the blue box.
Yeah. I love them.
It's a good ball,
Since we brought that out, I've always used that on.
Because I put my own line on my balls. You know.
Yeah. Me too sometimes, but when it wears off, it's a pain, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does early doors now.
Yeah.
And they don't wear.
Yeah.
Fair. No, it's good to know because it's always one of those things when you're thinking about clubs. It's like, well, I just play off the same balls, but surely you should match your balls to your clubs.
I'd always, when I do a club fitting for someone, certainly on drivers, I'd always advise a golf ball as well.
Fair play.
Even if it seems like an added value, it isn't. It's just literally taking me 2 seconds to know what golf ball out.
You haven't done that, have you? That's disappointing.
He'll learn that.
Can you teach him?
Yeah,
he has got a bit to learn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got a lot of years on us.
He's got a new swing room now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's
it will be.
He hasn't showed me it yet, but
it's in
no one's seen it. Someone just finished today. It was structurally finished today. It needs filling with all the right gear. Wink.
Yes, in the right gear.
Do you know what I mean?
But he's
not tailor-made.
But you've got to have more than one brand. TaylorMade and Callaway are fantastic brands. So I've got a question then.
For me?
For you, yeah, definitely.
Well, it won't be for me. It won't be for me.
It's nothing to worry about. So Bryson, obviously a massive character at the minute, and he does really well on social media, YouTube especially. I've watched quite a lot of his videos. He's a very interesting character.
Yeah, I've not watched any of them before.
So, with his new Cobra driver, which is you're saying is new with the 3 drivers currently.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a great drive.
Yeah,
and he's got a lot of influence on that drive, and especially the next one.
Yeah.
Now, Callaway were in long drive, weren't they? They were pushing it a lot. Is that still something they're doing? Long drive. That's got a lot of attention.
Yeah, we've got a few of them on the books. Yeah, still.
Yeah.
So it was like King's Distance events, wasn't there? Like we did it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Probably less of a focus because. Like, Bryson's a bit different to like the guys who we had signed up for that. You know, like Joe Miller and people like that. I mean, Bryson's going to sell you a lot more golf clubs because of the following. The following's absolutely off the scale, isn't it? Yeah. And he's so different to the thing. But one length irons haven't really taken off, have they? I mean, that's not a thing for me. That
I found they sold very well on eBay.
Did they?
Just not in the shop.
Right.
Really? To the normal golf, they sold amazingly well on eBay. People wanted them, they couldn't get them.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
But let's say Bryson went to Callaway.
Yeah, that's going to be a big switch.
So if he was going to Callaway and was going to hit the Rogue, how would that head be tuned to be similar to what he might use now?
5 degree.
5 degree.
So we did use our 5 degree long drive heads.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, looked like they had negative loft on it when you saw one. It was like I had to go with Joe's once at the Belfry.
Right.
It was horrendous.
And how long is it?
48.
48, that's the longest. So that's not the longest. It's the longest.
It's 2 inches longer.
Yeah.
Have they not capped the length of?
I don't think in long drive they are.
Right. Okay.
Because technically, if you make it longer, it's gonna be harder to hit the middle.
Yeah.
We can effectively, to be honest, and to be fair, someone wanted to order a driver off me at 48.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Fair
I don't know if on tour they are. I don't think they are, are they?
I don't know. They would talk about it being capped, wasn't it?
The length. Yeah,
but 46 would be the one to cap it at.
Yeah.
But it's doable to order whatever length. I think, he's just so interesting, Bryson. So I think, it'd be obviously a great thing if we could sign him. But I'd be.
It's just interesting to hear. Like, for somebody to hear what you would change about
Yeah.
the front row to suit a player like that.
Yeah. It may just be the loft.
So is it like quadruple diamond head,
Yeah.
5 degree, like
It was just called
stiff as hell,
an LD head before, long drive head.
Oh, was it?
Just
Right.
have LD written on,
Right.
5 degrees LD, take it down to 3
Yeah.
by putting it on -2, -2 cog, and then you're away.
Right, Google that, yeah.
LD heads.
LD head.
LD
People
heads.
still ask me for that. But,
Joking?
No, they were like
Right.
HR16s and like that.
Right?
Would they be illegal?
Oh, right.
Would they be illegal in your club competition?
No.
then?
so-
No, you can
No.
use them.
No,
Just,
can you?
honestly, it would
you just
not.
wouldn't get it in the air.
It would not be a benefit
No.
to 99.9% of players,
Yeah.
especially club golfers.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
were hideous to hit.
Yeah.
So difficult.
So go for the Rogue, standard.
Go for the Rogue. Is
Go,
that what
go,
we're
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Certainly test it, and as I say, yes, I do work for the
Get it
company,
tested. Obviously,
Yeah.
get it fitted for your game.
but fitting is vital.
Yeah.
Especially when we don't charge.
Yeah.
Big retailers don't charge.
Yeah.
Small retailers don't charge.
Yeah.
It's part of the service now.
Yeah.
To make sure that the one that you're getting will be right for you,
Yeah.
and it's vital. Yeah, vital you do it.
Cool.
It's like buying a pair of shoes
Yeah.
without trying them on.
Cool.
Madness.
And there was that time where I sat with you, wasn't there, for a fair few hours when you were fitting that day. It was at Northern Golf Club.
All right. Yeah.
And when we were there,
Yeah.
and it was unbelievably impressive to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to say, I was there. People knew me as the coach,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I wasn't involved. I was just there to observe Tom and watch
Yeah.
the fit and learn from him. And as every shot was being hit and every shaft was being changed, the shots were going straighter and straighter and straighter
Yeah,
and
it's
further. It was like he was
Yeah.
giving golf lessons by changing.
That's what we
shafts
do.
and
That's,
heads.
that's what I'm an
It's
alternative to
crazy.
golf.
Yeah.
So fitting is that important. You can't just grab
Yeah.
a club and just make sure it's
So
right.
what are you trying to say? I ditch you and just go with Tom then? Is that what you're
Gotta
saying?
be careful. You could do yourself
Yes,
out.
you
somewhere.
were
Really?
it sounds like I'm just putting it out there. Do you know what I mean?
Like the golf coach is needed.
Is
Get-
that-
club-
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nah,
it's all about the clubs. Yeah.
working tandem.
You'll find that in truth straight away.
Working tandem, but however,
Yeah.
generally speaking, if someone was mid swing changes with a coach,
Yeah.
it would be difficult, stroke, not relevant to fit them for a set of golf clubs
Yeah.
at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Because
If they're making a big adjustment.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can
Yeah.
only fit them for what I see on the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't know
yeah.
I don't know if they're going to implement your swing change or whether they're going to sack it off.
So can you see what they may do? Because you can pick up on faults, surely. You can see a
Yeah.
few faults and you think they
Yeah.
might do this and then you'll suit to that as well. The
That-
odd fault that might be a problem.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the time.
That's where you've got
Okay.
the benefit of adjustability on clubs, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
the fact they can be future proof a little bit. Irons is more difficult because irons you need to
Yeah,
get it banged on there and then.
yeah.
So it's difficult. I mean, it's like I say to people sometimes. It's a bit like me saying, if I go on a diet, what size suit will I be in 6
Yeah.
months?
You don't know.
You just don't know,
You just
do you?
don't know.
So
You haven't a clue.
what I always have to do to do my job is fit to what I see on the day, because that's the only way to do it.
You know what way to
That's
resolve the bet from earlier? We need to
Mhm.
get you two out on a game of golf, and I probably need to be the referee because I'm not.
Referee.
I'm not at your
Do you
level.
know
Obviously,
what?
I'll play.
So we need a ref.
I'll beat him, but
Oh, will you?
I'll beat you. Yeah.
They tell you I had a golf lesson, didn't they?
Yeah, you
I
did.
had a
Yeah,
golf lesson, just over a week ago.
yeah, you did.
And I've done really well since.
Okay, it's working.
Here we go.
It's just the putting
Here we
side
go.
that needs to put a bit of effort in. But it could be a good game.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
if he can-
Good
absolutely.
games. I
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it well. I made the ball well.
I think that'd be quite,
He's a long way to
quite interesting.
Yeah.
Considering
It's
he's.
all right though. I'm going to put him back in
Nice,
his place
no
when I
wet
beat
I
him
was
on
going to
Tuesday.
say 10 stone.
I'll put him back in his place when I beat him on
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Are you playing Tuesday?
Yeah. I'll put him in his
Nice.
place. Wouldn't you?
With-
Back in your
with
box.
how many shots?
Oh, look, you're a pro. I'm not a pro.
It's the worst thing about golf, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Giving out 22 shots.
Whoa, that's
And
like
he goes and passes 3 in a row and
That's really through now.
sweet. Cheers.
yeah, but you
It's
know,
true, yeah, listen,
hey,
it's what it
look,
is.
yeah, exactly. I've
It's
got
a
that.
system.
I've got the handicap for a reason. Isn't that right?
It's a sport
Correct,
which
you do.
unfortunately it's a sport we've chosen to adopt,
Absolutely.
There we go.
where you
Yeah.
get a little bit penalised for being fairly good
For a
at it.
better player. Yeah.
Oh,
It is what it is.
Can
Absolutely.
you just
I'm looking
can you-
forward to the challenge.
Cry.
Can you just see around the corner? Is really small violin? Can you get
Yeah.
it for me?
Oh,
Go
Because
for it.
I think I need to play it for both of you.
Do you know what?
Jesus.
I am enjoying this grilling. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I've just sat here this whole time and just taking it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
You have done well, Tom. You've been great. Look, not so much.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you.
but
I
that's
just sat here and said, yeah.
that's normal.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes he actually does answer a few questions.
No, that's fun.
Well,
Find some
you
questions.
wouldn't talk to a brick wall, would you?
I don't know. Would you?
So
Like you would.
when you start here talking to the mic, who are you talking to? A brick wall?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Tom. Anyway, it's been
Yes.
great.
No, thanks for having me.
Thanks for discussing Rogue.
Pleasure. And hopefully we'll get a lot of people out trying it and
definitely
giving it a whirl.
We can't wait to see it. And
I can't wait to hit it.
There you go.
Yeah,
definitely
great.
can't wait. Yeah.
Where are you next? Where are you playing next? What course?
Where am I playing next? That's a very question.
Have you been working or playing or both?
No, I've actually got nothing planned now. So I played at Winslow today.
Right, okay.
Nice.
Good course?
Yeah, very nice course. Nice and dry.
Cool.
Nice greens. And that's me now for a few weeks probably.
Nice.
Off to Scotland mid-February, so maybe
lovely. A few links courses.
Aberdeen and places like that. So
happy days.
I might sneak a few in, but locally at the minute I'm struggling to
get
motivate myself.
Wow.
It's so wet, isn't it?
It's winter. It's wet.
It's cold.
Yeah, and it's like we don't have the light.
Wash everything when you get in. It's just grim, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Once the summer's back, I'll be back out. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Bring on the summer.
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Definitely. Luke, thanks very much. Tom, it's been great.
Simon, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.